and I had a very different experience. I learned sign language using Mexican Sign Language. My family moved here to the US to improve my future and make sure that I had a better future. I went into a mainstream kindergarten class when I first got here. Kids flocked to me. They were so fascinated with my signing. The first day, I was very impressed. That was my first impression of the US. Then I moved to a deaf school called AACB, where I learned ASL. And then I decided that I needed to challenge myself. There was a mountain that I needed to face, and I needed to take those steps up there to get to that challenge. So I transferred to a school called Amphi High School. At first, I was so overwhelmed. I felt isolated. The information just went over my head. But then it became better and better and better as time went on. Basketball is something that's very important to me. I know that going to the school that I am now, I have a better opportunity of getting into scholarships with my experiences there. I plan on going to Gallaudet for college. I know I'm a leader, and I encourage the rest of my teammates to bring energy every single day. Every year, I get more and more friends. And I like to spread my language and my culture to anyone who wants to learn it. One of the best quotes I've ever heard from a friend of mine said that everyone knows your name. You're successful. I think of myself as a hard worker because I have to be. And that means my life is not easy for me. I do have a good life, I believe that. I know it's going to help me grow to be a stronger person, and I'm not scared to face all of the challenges that I have coming to me. I know that I can't ignore issues, and that ignoring the issues won't make them go away. I live in a time where people believe that I may not be equal to them, and I choose not to listen. It's my right to have equal access, like everybody else. I cherish those who inspire me in my life, and those who refuse to believe anything different and believe that I can do everything that they can. I specifically want to say thank you to AACB and Amphi for welcoming me throughout the years, and that is my main motivation. So obviously life is not hard for me. I work, work, work. My goal is to have a good life, and I want to tell my mom one day that everything she did for my brother and for me was worth it. And especially my friends too. I hope that I am inspiring you to see that because maybe life is hard, it doesn't mean you have to give up. Before, I thought my deafness wouldn't make me successful, but I realized that my deafness doesn't mean that I won't be successful. It doesn't matter where you start. It depends on where your comfort zone is and how you face them. Life may come in many different ways, but you can change people's minds. For example, at Amphi, people wanted to learn sign language. I was so inspired by that when I showed up at that school, and I was happy. And the year after I arrived at Amphi, they started a sign language class, a program. And now people are taking the language, they're benefiting from it, and there's no barriers that I will accept in front of that. People are learning sign language, and I hope that you all agree. And I hope that you'll want to spread the language and support deaf culture as well. Thank you.